Twitch tell you this was Zombie 2? Oh, man. How could Twitch do such a thing? Let's get rid of that. Does it say OMSI 2 as well? Not OMSI, but OMSI 2. I'm amazed. The link from Steam that pops up when you're live on Twitch points to an old channel. It took me about 7 clicks to get here. The link on Steam that pops up when you're live. Wait, that should have said twitch.tv/squirrel, G-Dog. I'm curious about that. Okay, I hope that's all of them. The rest look okay visually. Right, let's add some stuff. So we're gonna have to get one of them, one of them, one of them, one of them. So I'll take it 4 seat type 1 narrow in bay C2. Seat shell type 2. Type 1 narrow. It's that one, isn't it? Looks like it. So 4 of them, I reckon. I see it on Steam and it looks fine for me. Interesting, Ryan. I don't know, Baz. I mean, I thought he said the pop-up, so the pop-up is actually something I physically write, and I put twitch.tv/squirrel. That's why I'm confused. Steam goes to the squirrel's nuts. Interesting. Where is it on Steam then? Squirrel profile. Edit profile. 1 second. Yeah, you're right. On Twitter, it goes to the wrong place. On Twitch, it goes to the wrong place as well. On my profile. Okay. I think I fixed it. Yeah, if I click on Twitch now, it goes to the right place. If I click on YouTube, it goes to the right place. Okay, well, I'll fix the profile anyway. Mr. Rye, it still says the squirrel's nuts, but it has the correct link. What does this say now, Rye? Well, that's what I thought, Baz. I thought if it was important, somebody would have noticed. One. Did you see that reorder? 2. You see that reorder? Watch. If I click on this, in theory, that 35 should move to here. But when you click on this to get rid of it, and that is the most irritating thing in the game. The pop-up on the stream said you're streaming OMSI today, just like last night. I don't think he means that. He means the Steam pop-up, not the Twitch pop-up. So if you follow the Steam group, when I go live, you get like a pop-up from Steam that says Squirrel's gone live. He means that one. Okay, let's put these seats back. What about the driver's seats? Didn't the job say passenger seats? I'll have a look. I wonder if you ever have to do like a full bus renovation. Imagine how long that would take. Okay, inventory is empty. Parts list is empty. Job said damage to the seats. Okay, you never actually specified. Okay, his seat's 100%. No, I don't recommend any Farm Sim 19 maps. I've not played the game for a while. Okay, I think that's done. How many points have we got now? We've got 400. What do you think we should get next? Want to plan ahead? I'm doing fine, thank you, True Blue. A tool slot. 1,000 points. That would make life easier, wouldn't it? I kind of feel like the pneumatic screwdriver should be a lot quicker than it is. Or maybe you should do like 2 things at once, maybe. 50 points for that is disgusting. Oh, not damage to the seats again. Eh. Yeah, double decker as well. I couldn't get... Like, you get 50 points for just ripping apart loads of seats. Honestly, the point system's broken. They need to rebalance it. They need to look at, like, how difficult it is and how much time it takes. Like, there's no way that I should get 50 points for doing that as what I will get for replacing, like, half the seats on this bus. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's the same with the tyres. If you replace all the tyres on the wheels, all the tyres on these wheels on this bus, you'll get 50 points for it. It's stupid. True Blue, yes, I have the big screen on my rig. Right, I've done the screen wash. See if you can spot any visual damage. There's some. I'm beginning to think the upholstery never actually gets damaged. Wow, both of these seats got wrecked. I'm saying vandalism. Probably teenagers. Wow, stereotyping. Okay, that's all those. It's actually a lot easier to see it from this direction. Oh, you're saying wear and tear? Okay. This bus is only 3 months old. One more. I think that's all of them. That's the same one, the Type 1 narrow. Gearbox control unit. Wow. Why is the gearbox control unit here? Wow, look at the fuse box. That's outrageous. So the gearbox control unit's behind here, I think. Yeah, we definitely need a spare tool slot. I agree. Like, you really want to have this in your hand all the time. Control line, control line. Right, so we need to go to C2, get 4 of them, I think. And then A7 and get a gearbox control line. No, we need 5 seats. Blimey. No, you can't drive the buses. Not that I've seen, anyway. It's about fixing and repairing them, not actually driving them. Is it that one, the gearbox control line? Or is it that one, the control unit? The gearbox control unit control line? I think it was that one. Yeah, there we go. I reckon they get some other bus manufacturers in here, that's what they should do. It's weird how, like, you get these German sims and they always have MAN vehicles in them. It's as if MAN are just really big on having stuff in the sims. It's because we've got the tool in our hand. So it's trying to put the cover on. So now it'll do it. If you've got the thing in your hand that lets you put the cover back on, it wants to do that. You've never seen Scania buses? Really? I've driven a Scania bus. 2015? Oh, I need the wrench, hatchet, doodad, socket, whatever, spanner thing. What's him to call it? Thingy me flip. Yeah, I know MEN's based in Germany, but that's not my point. My point is that whenever you get these games coming out, they've always got MEN in them. This job is way too tedious for 50 points. It's quite labour intensive. I thought there's another one up here somewhere. Maybe not. BMW don't make buses, I don't think, no. Or Scania buses are chassis in other bodies by manufacturers like Alexander Dennis. I mean, they do that a lot in the car industry as well. They use chassis for one manufacturer. They use like a standard platform and build multiple vehicles on it. It's not uncommon. Right. Empty. Let's get rid of that. Done that. We've replaced that. I think we're done here. Like the Golf platform is used on other cars. Poor Toyota Supra. Yeah, what was that used in? The Toyota Supra chassis used... what's the other car that's used in? Close the door. Do you reckon it'll let us send it out with an open door? Oh my god. Z4. The BMW Z4 and the Supra use the same chassis. Well, Mini's owned by BMW, Matty. Yay! We got... Look, how much sense does this make, guys? How long did it take us to replace the gearbox control line? Literally, popped a panel, removed a cable, put a new one in, put the panel back on. 200 points. How long did it take to fix the seats? Multiple bolts on each one. Have to go around and find all the seats, then remove them, then replace them. And you get 50 points. This makes no sense. This should be the other way around. They definitely need to adjust this. Wait, what? Don't tell the other streamers about who is the best dressed streamer doing. What are you talking about? Are you in the right channel? I hope they change it as well. Now I understand why you'd want to decline a job, because if you see seats coming up, you go, nope. Gearbox oil, part replacement, coolant hose, tyres on the front axle, brake discs on the front. Alright, we can take that. How many points have we got? 845. Are you ever going to update the specs on the website, Kendall? Yes. I'm waiting for my new PC, and then they will all be redone. Yes, your best dressed stream. Dude, I think you're in the wrong channel. This is not a dress stream. This is a gaming stream. It has nothing to do with clothing here. New job. Gearbox oil level. Which we can pop the panel off and check that. So let's do the gearbox oil. It's easy to sort out. Maybe he means the best dressed streamer. Oh yeah, he's definitely in the right place then. I mean, I'm well known for dressing in t-shirt and hoodie. He means I'm nicely dressed. Oh, stupid. I'm in a t-shirt and a top. How am I nicely dressed? If I was in a bow tie or something, I could understand it. Alright, where's the gearbox thingy? Yeah, it's probably the beard. Just makes me look dapper. Where did they leave the gearbox oil?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
A streamer. Yeah, I'll go and get my tie. I mean, if we're going for the best dressed streamer, I'll go and get my tie and put that on. T-shirt and tie. That's how we game. Juke to Juke, thanks 15 months.
Nutter.
Break out the body paints, let's do this. Listen, I don't have any body paints. I've got some Dulux matte white. I could go with body paint on that, I guess. I may have some grey, actually. Yeah, I've got white and grey Dulux paint. We could do that. Alright, we've done that one. Yeah, Mr. Asian, you've said that twice now. I don't think you need to say anymore. The beard, the hat suits you. Well, that's not really best dressed though, is it? Best dressed. I mean, you don't really put on a beard. You grow a beard, and it's very hard to change. That's 3 times. Now, there's a guy looking for attention. I'm going to say this. Nobody reacts. I'm going to say it again. No reaction. I'm going to say it again. Notice me, senpai. The meme artist right there. Part replacement, coolant hose clamp. Oh, I just had that panel open, you scumbag. Hang on, that's an easy fix. How much glue does it take to put the beard back on, Baz? Is that the one we're after? 51%. I think that's it. Inventory. There we go. Let's put that in there for now. Tires on the front axle. Okay. Brake discs on the front axle. Ooh. The brake discs, it said. Not the pads, the brake discs. I am streaming tomorrow. It is my birthday tomorrow. I don't really know what I'm playing tomorrow. I'm kind of leaving it to a bit last minute. I know that I'm doing Sunday Night Trucking at 5, but I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow afternoon. Any suggestions? Don't say OMSI. Don't say My Summer Car. I'm talking like maybe a fun, relaxing game. Yeah, Siege, that's fun and relaxing, right, pups? Birthday cake tomorrow? I've no idea, mate. Yeah, iRacing. Let's get all the relaxing games out. Here we go. Can't play X-Plane. I don't have my flight sim hard drive. It's in my new machine, which I don't have either. So I can't do flight sim. I don't want to do iRacing. I don't want to do My Summer Car, and I don't want to do OMSI. Next. Factorio. That relaxing stream. Call of Duty? As if, bro. On to Call of the Wild. I could play that. I'll have to see if I'm in the mood, though. Fernbus or Stardew Valley? Wait, what? Oh, Fernbus or Tourist Stress, right. Cooking sim? Nah. House flipper?
Oh, yeah,
nah.
yeah.
Bannerlord. Are you just listing games now? Aliki, just send bits if you want your message to be read, Kappa Claus, and a serious suggestion, Skylines and the new DLC. Not sure we can get that much done in 4 hours, if I'm honest. 2 Point Hospital new expansion. Play Jackbox games with the community, Tuscan. Very hard to keep that PG, mate. Very hard to keep that PG. Because in Jackbox games, you can literally type out an answer. Red Dead Redemption 2, I haven't played that for a while, have I? Right, let's get the front axle sorted. The long, dark new updates. Wait, what? What new updates? How big is your flight sim hard drive? The current one? 4 terabytes.
Natter.
I'm not playing Subnautica, the new one, until it's finished. Sims bring back Jeff. Oh my god. Jeff and his hostile takeover. DJ Chalky walking back. Not as far as I know, Tommy, no. PC ETA. I don't have one. I'm still waiting to hear. Yeah, they're putting the Mac in ATS apparently. Well, that's what they've hinted. I don't know if they confirmed it or not, to be honest. Explore Britain on Horizon 4, where Britain isn't on lockdown. Okay. Oh, it's coming on Tuesday. Oh, it's coming on Monday.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
DJ Chalky, thank you for 5 months. One day I'll be more consistent at resubbing. Okay, what was this job again? Tyres we've got, the brake discs on the front axle. %, blimey. That is pretty short. Oh boy, in order to get that off, we need to get the wheel oh my bolts. So to get this off, I need to get this off. To get this off, I wish I had the pneumatic drill bit. You know Stefan's not good over his illness. Oh, please, come on. How much? You should get paid per bolt. Suddenly, I kind of see the value of the pneumatic drill.
Natter.
Fox Mulder, welcome back. Wait, there's a party at the old sawmill? I never knew. Yes, there are pneumatic tools, but we don't have them. Why don't we have them? Oh, at least they're only a one-click remove. We don't have them because we're saving up for a tool belt. Okay, brake disc. To remove the brake disc, you need to remove... To remove the brake disc, you need to remove the caliper. To remove the caliper, you need to remove the caliper right. To move that, this is getting amazing. Just like real life. Yes. Yeah. Like, yeah. And I got to do this on both sides. How many points do you think we'll get for this? Probably like 50 points. Honestly, I'll cry if I get 50 points for this. It won't be so bad if you can actually zoom in properly. Take the pads out. Doesn't want to come out. So in order to remove this sliding caliper, I need to remove those 6 bolts. But when I try to remove those 6 bolts, maybe I need to do it from the underside. It's actually very hard to see what's going on down here. I can get the bolt from here. Yeah, I mean, it won't let me look at these bolts. Like, it's like I have to be on that side to do it. But when I'm on that side in the trench, I can't see them properly. You would pay 10,000 what for a hat like mine? I tell you what, if you send in a delivery of £10,000, which is what? 10,000, no, 100,000 bits? No, a million bits. You send that in, I'll send you a hat. In fact, I'll send you 2.
I'll have ham and cheese, please.
Albin, what about a nice game of GTA 5 Crazy Golf where we can hear the iconic soundbites and Puppy's incredibly curved toes and creepy lemon face? Dude, you can't replay that. It has to be different. Okay, this is genuinely annoying, and there must be another way of doing this. I presume that's one of the bolts. That is a very long bolt. Best type you've ever seen. Well, you know how to get one. You said you paid 10k for it, so let's go. Make it happen, bro. Don't let your dreams be dreams. That's one of them. Calipers off. And the brake disc is off. Oh my god. What's my inventory like now? 45 of 60. I don't think I've got enough space for the rest of it. I'm going to have to do one wheel at a time. Okay, let's get the brake disc added. So, brake disc in A2, coolant hose clamp in A13. Why don't you sell the type of hat? I used to, Kendall, when I was with CCL. But I have nobody to ship them. I'm not getting involved in the merchant sale stuff. So, at some point, I'll try and source out Amazon to do it. But right now, with the whole situation, it's not going to happen. Brake disc, yeah, we should buy 2 of these, shouldn't we? 2 brake discs in A2 and a coolant hose clamp in A13. What do you mean, can't I sell them through the website? What do you mean? No, look, hang on. You can list anything you want on a website, but if you want to sell it, you've got to be able to do a few things. 1, you've got to be able to take payment, right? 2, you've got to be able to take order details with contact addresses and all the rest of it, where the shipping goes to. 3, you've got to be able to hand refunds and returns. You've got to be able to handle all those things. And then finally, you need to have them in stock, and you need to put them in a box, physically package them with their invoice, and send them out. I don't want to handle any of that. Amazon do this thing where you can put hats on their warehouse, and then they will sell them on your behalf and take a cut. That's what I want to do. That's much easier for me. I don't want to get involved in merchant stuff. It's messy. Brake disc, 2 of them. 1, 2. And coolant hose clamp. Nice. I think we've got both. Free cookies with every hat. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Come on, game. Right, the coolant hose clamp is on. Teespring is completely different. Teespring will sell like hats, but they sell their own hats. Like, not this style of hat. In this quality with stitched logo. These I have to have made. But I think Teespring are doing something like Amazon where you can send them hats and they will deal with it. And I think that's something I'm going to look into. That's that one done. Oh, we didn't get the tires, did we? So yeah, when the whole Corona situation's done and dusted, we can sort that kind of thing out. It is a nice hat, Salty. That's why I like them. Interesting, I can put that bolt on from here now. It was like 3, there's the third one. There was another 3 on this side somewhere. It's a pin, and there was a little knot on the end. Okay. The true test is when we look in the inventory. To see if there's any parts left. Paul had a couple of days where he went without a hat, didn't last long. Yeah, I like wearing a hat. What's wrong with that? Met at Cosford a few years ago, Smith Bad Wolf. Thank you, mate. Hope you're well. Don't think we'll be having a Cosford this year, do you? Not at this rate. You should play Red Dead again. Yeah, I could do. I haven't played Red Dead in ages, actually. Trouble is now, if I jump back on it, we'll probably come up against people level 400. Like, automatic sniper rifles with thermal scopes. Says you're wearing a hat because it stops your headset from hurting after wearing your headset for a long period of time. Yeah, that's not such a big problem. To be honest, I find like your ears get a bit, after wearing a headset for a long time, your ears get a bit sweaty with a closed cup headset anyway. I find that more irritating. Okay, so in the inventory, brake cylinder pressure line top. See, I'm wondering if we should have that right now. I don't think we should have that. We should have that and that, but that I don't think we should have. I'm pretty certain there's been something missed here. That definitely doesn't sound right to me. There you go. That's better. Just quickly snap that back in. You buy it with 2 cups of tea. Is 1 not enough? You did indeed, Blue Army. Well, that's the thing. If you show up at these events, I kind of give some hats out, don't I? I can only carry so many in the bag, though. That's the problem. See, what I need to get Blue Army, right, to convert his super high-powered little buggy thing that he has, and, like, get extra storage space in the back to put all my hats in. In fact, I can get Blue Army to drive around Truckfest selling hats. Cash only. One for a tenner, 2 for 30 quid. How's that? Do you a deal? Go on, why doesn't this want to come off? The indicated part, there you go. Come on. That's better. For a cut. Whoa. see. Blue Army's haggling now. He wants a cut of the profits.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Smithbad, thank you for gifting us up to Colonel Panicked. Welcome back. 15%? Flipping heck, man. That's a lot. Right caliper left. Now I've got to do these tedious bolts. This is really weird. When you want to put the bolts on, you can do it from this angle, but when you want to take them off, it's really awkward. You didn't screw the right brake cylinder thingy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have to pop the whole wheel off to fix that. Seriously, where's those bolts? They're so annoying. Where'd the pneumatic driver go? We don't have it yet. We've unlocked some other things instead. Right, this is way too tedious. It doesn't. The camera doesn't give you enough control here to sort this out. Those two bolts there is what I need to get hold of. But I can't find the right camera angle to get them. It's like you need to... If you just put your head in the wheel well... Like, this would be easy. But... It won't let me... Like, I can stand and I can crouch, but when I'm crouched I can't fit in the wheel well, and I can't go any lower. I managed to get them from the underside on the other side. I don't think it's that one. Oh, come on, game. Stand under the bus. What do you think I'm doing? Standing under the bus right now. Just need to find the angle onto that one. So the problem is if the other things are in the way, it goes with those instead. How on earth did I do it last time? How's the isolation, Sinbad? I suspect, like a lot of people, the longer it goes on, the more annoying it's going to get. It's literally got one bolt stopping me now. I just keep forcing my head inwards to the inside the bus. No, you can't raise the bus anymore. The only way you can raise the bus is with these things, but to do that, you need to have the wheels on. Like at the moment, it's on the jack underneath. Two states are opening in May. Wow. No, I can't see a way of turning the wheel. Don't think that's going to affect the caliper bolt anyway. I had it then. It flashed blue for like a millisecond.
This is so nuts.
Not joking. Wow. No, you can't lift the rear axle. You have to have all of them on to lift the whole bus. You can't just do one end of it. The handling in this game is nuts, I agree. So, we want that bolt there. Last time, I'm sure I got it from this side. Did you see it went blue for a second? Hang on. Stand over here. You've got to... There it is. Look. You've got to get a very specific angle so that it's in between those bolts and you can just see it. Oh my god. I honestly need to sort that out. Wait, what? There's one... No, no, no. It wasn't the right bolt. Oh, it's not the right bolt. Serious? I just undid the wrong bolt. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, how do I get an angle on that bolt? What about from like there, like that maybe? So the issue is it just clips so many other things on the way. See, Car Mechanic Sim solves this problem by just zooming the camera in and then you orbit around it. I'm going to set that out, see if that helps. There it is. I found the right pixel peak. That's literally what that was. And off comes the brake disc. Get rid of that one.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Wolfstone, thank you for 3 months. Pretty certain on the other side we've forgotten to put some bolts in though. I just love the way that you can bolt these things in, but you can't unbolt them. It's kind of weird. Stoneworks later. I think so. I thought we'd do some video screen stuff on Stoneworks, maybe. Maybe have like an engineering page or something with some info on it. I was thinking about maybe trying to do an artificial horizon of my own as well. But that's going to involve some sine and cosines. So time to get your maths homework books out.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Oh God, says Wyland. Yeah, I don't think I put these on the other side. We'll have to have a look at our inventory when we're finished.
Nutter.
The Really Rubbish Gamer, thank you for 22 months. Yeah, the problem is as well in Stoneworks, the trigonometry works in radians as well. Just makes it even more of a head scratch. Where have we got? God, we've got a lot of stuff. Brakes. Oh, we forgot that one last time. That was up here somewhere. Does the game have two modes like advanced and normal? It doesn't have advanced and normal. It seems to have like this mode and just like a creative mode, I think. Which I didn't play with. See, worryingly, it would let me put the wheel back on without tightening all the bolts. I'm just going to leave the wheel off for now. Dude, I honestly am expecting it to give me like 50 points. We'll see. Let's have a look. Inventory. So they're the wheel nuts and the wheels, so technically speaking, we've not forgotten anything. But I just got this horrible feeling that round here we didn't clip something on. It doesn't let you drive the bus. Okay, let's go back into assembly mode. Now, just here, on that there, I'm pretty certain that we didn't tighten those nuts up. The game is like focused on the wheel right now. So, I don't know. If we forgot that, then I don't know how I can fix it. I'll probably have to take this off to fix that. There you go. Yeah, so that's that's those two on. Do you know what? I didn't tighten them on the other side either. Yeah, so I think all you've got to do is just pop one of these wheel bolts off, and if you do that, you can't put the wheel back on, you see. The moment you can put the wheel back on, like this, you can't get anything behind it. So if you go to remove, pop a bolt off, now when you look through here, you can look at all the different things. That's the trick. PS4 Gamer, I would love a cup of tea if you're offering. Thank you for the bits. So that can take the wheel now. on this side, if we pop a bolt off, you know, they're tightened in. So I think that's right. It'll probably say, you could have earned 200 points, but because you missed something, you earn nothing. You lose! You win nothing! This game's like Willy Wonka. Yeah, but Raven, that's not how Amazon delivery works. Do you know how Amazon delivery works? They have machine learning system, right, that basically works out where to pick things from and the best way to route around the warehouse. It's automated. The machines go and grab the stuff, and the machines determine the route around the warehouses. It's too complex for people to handle. They even said they don't know how it works. The machine has taught itself how to do it, basically. It's proper sci-fi. Okay, I think we've done that. Brake discs have been done. Tires have been replaced. Inventory is empty. So yeah, unless I've forgotten something. I was on TV last week. There's YouTube videos you can go and watch. Well, that's what neural networks are, Raven. You basically feed it with information and then you guide it into whether it's correct or not. Like the whole, what's it called? What's that Xbox thing? The camera system, I can't remember the name of it. That, you know, you can play Just Dance with and all that. That camera system is a neural net. Connect, that's it. That's a neural network. So what they did was they got a neural network and then they basically moved and stuff and taught the machine how to recognize whether you're waving, whether you're leaning left. They taught the machine how to do it progressively. And then when they'd finished, they basically baked that neural network into every Connect. So it's like a fixed neural... Imagine like a series of brain patterns, but they then bake it and replicate it so that each brain in each Connect is identical. But yeah, it's just a machine that's been taught. Sign it off. Let's go. Axel Jack, how dare you? That's the essence of machine learning. It's a bit like being at school. They take the AI to school, they teach it stuff, and then mark it and say, yeah, that's correct. No, that's wrong. Like they'll show it something like a number 6 and it'll go, that's a number 4. Nope, wrong. That's a number 6, correct. And then gradually the machine learns how to recognize stuff. It's interesting if you look into it. It's something I never did when at uni, but I could have gone into AI, but I didn't want to. I wanted to go into graphics. But if you go into AI, that's the kind of thing that you do initially, is teach it how, like, number recognition is one of the first things you can do in AI programming. Whoa! That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But why would I expect it to? So, when we replaced the coolant hose clamp, which was one little clip, 200 points. When we replaced the brake discs, half the number of points as a coolant clip. Just, this is completely in need of changing. This is actual nonsense. And we got it all right, though. Made a whole bunch of points. Studies have proven that we shouldn't encourage AI for our safety in the future, Alban. I don't know what to tell you, Alban. We are on this inevitable fast track towards machine learning. And machines, just like in the sci-fi movies, you know, machines are going to get self-aware at some point, aren't they? They have to. They have to. If once you give something a series of inputs, machine learning, and a series of outputs, at some point it will start to feed back on itself and become sentient. Who knows when or how that's going to happen, but it's going to be crazy when it does. Full beam headlights are faulty. What a massive job that is. Wait. We didn't need to take this to the testing bay. It's automatically done it. It's like it brought it into the testing room and just did it automatically. There won't, at least not for the foreseeable future, Daniel. What do you call the foreseeable future? How much can you foresee about how the world will change? If I took you back to, let's say I took you back to 1920, 100 years ago, and I tried to describe the world in 100 years' time to you. I tried to describe to you how radio communications, satellite networking, people landing on the moon, like, if I tried to even describe all of that to you, and about how you would have gone from horses through combustion engines into electric vehicles, how can I possibly explain that to you in a term that you would understand? And that's just in 100 years. So what's the next 100 years going to look like, given that our rate of scientific knowledge has done this? It's not like a flat line. It's not like we're learning at a linear pace. With computers and stuff, we've just accelerated our learning. We are like innovating at the quickest rate that we've ever done in our history. And it's getting faster. How can I describe to you what life will be like in 100 years? I don't think we can. We can't even think of the possibilities. You've got some fun lure code. I bet you have, Mr. Yorney. Plateaued since the computer age? You must be joking. And then every now and again you'll get something like graphene, some material will come along and just completely change the game on us. You're still waiting for the hoverboards. Full beam, right side lamp, condition 29%. The stream keeps buffering. Why? I don't know why you're telling me, Squirrel's Nutter, because it's not buffering for me. I'm uploading fine and nobody else is having a problem. The problem is most likely at your end. And I can't fix that, I'm afraid. Lamp. So it's the actual lamp that's broken this time. How do we get the lamp out of here? What does it mean when the bulb's at 29%? I guess it means it's broken. You made a squirrel logo. Lol. You got a squirrel logo in Lua. You could have just done it with a fixed block and drawn it. Alright, let's get rid of that cable. That's on 100%, so not that one. Must have been that one. 29%, there you go. Your Wi-Fi keeps dropping out in the garden. Zinam, I'll be right over and I'll sort it out for you, my man, okay? Don't you worry, I got this covered. A10. Swappy, finally in Squirrel's stream after a year. Swappy, where have you been, man? What have you been doing? Boris grounded us all. No. He's grounded us except for emergencies. Now, if you can't get your Wi-Fi working in the garden, I can legitimately call that an emergency. So I need to come round and fix it so you can watch the stream. Why have I got 3 bulbs? There was another one here, I saw it. I think that's it. Okay. Let's lock her up. You're not convinced the government will agree? Right, we've got 1,270 points. We can get the testing slot, and we can almost afford the pneumatic. Brake and shock absorber testing. Oh, this is so difficult knowing which one to go. After 3 years of 5 megabit download, they finally finished putting full fiber to the premises, but BT said they can't come out and install it due to lockdown. That's annoying, Matty. Oh my god. Ace Fighter, welcome back. Kevin, thank you for 20 months. If you're a sub, Paul will fix your internet for free. It's a perk. Wow. Right, we have 2 tool slots now. Which means if I press 1 and 2, I can now change. Imagine that. What an advanced mechanic I am, eh? I can finally change between 2 different things. Look at that. The magic of it. We did unlock the pneumatic, but it didn't save it. Main switchboard blade type fuse. The trailing axle's tyre pressure needs to be checked. The gearbox oil level. Okay, that's fairly easy. Wait a second. I can just change. Oh, look at that. That's marvellous. See, it's work. Look, I can just walk around opening panels now, because I can. This isn't OMSI. Yeah, it is. You're just a noob. Right, fluids. Let's have a look. Wait, gearbox oil is nearly full. Did I read that right? Gearbox oil levels need to be checked and refilled if necessary. Wait, I just had the gearbox oil in my hand. Gift that keeps on giving.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Yeah, that looks full. The trailing axle's tire pressure. Okay. Kokozla, thank you for 3 months.
Nutter.
No, I just pressed the wrong key, you scumbag game. Oh, I didn't know the Q key went between those modes. That's interesting. Eight and a half looks good. Well, that's a bit high. What I want to know is, who on earth filled this tyre to 11 bars? Seriously? I can understand the tyre pressure being low, but that much over is just crazy. Okay, that's fixed. Okay, we've got... Oh, it's that little fuse game again we've got to play. Find the broken fuse. %. Okay, am I in the wrong unit here? Was it in here? Might have been in here. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. This is on the other side. They're all fine. That's a lot of fuses. That's an awful lot of fuses. Seriously, does the game not give you a hint? Like, you can look at the discoloration on the fuse or something. When's the game set for release? Don't know. They've not advised on a release date yet. Higher up. Okay, so 4th row up, 2nd on the right, apparently. That one. A9 and A10. It looked orange instead of red. I didn't know fuses change colour like that. That's amazing.